안녕하세요 여러분, 하유 Reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamra and I'm here with my girl Sabrina and we are How You Reviews. Two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music. We are reacting to Ateez and Dreamy Day, a focused fan cam with, what is it? It's called
SoundBomb 360. Right. And they did this a little bit ago, but this particular editor pick, the VoiceCam mix or whatever, was just released like within the last week. And basically the backstory behind SoundBomb 360 is that the PD said that he started planning the show after seeing Ateez do the rehearsals on Inkigayo. He said he was impressed by how Ateez could perform with so much intensity and colorfulness, and that even as they were dancing, they would sing so well live and so perfectly. So he wanted to share the emotions that they felt and created this program focused solely on the sound. So that is really so cool.
True.
We have talked about how they are known as performance kings and that they do these amazing performances, but that it's very easy to overlook how insanely talented they are vocally. I mean, everyone knows how talented Jongho is. Like, you just...
Oh, it's so true.
He just has a reputation of being one of the best fourth generation vocalists. He's just so well trained and he's so solid.
And his voice is so strong.
Oh yes, very, very powerful.
Yes.
So powerful sometimes I think that we just take for granted the other guys are singing right along with him. And so we like them. We think they're amazing vocally. We think that Killing Voice was really a turning point. And even the way we viewed them, because it was like, wow, they're so good vocally. And then their live clip for Empty Box, of course, one of my favorites.
Empty Box.
Of all time. So, but this is beautiful. So Dreamy Day is... I believe it's off of it's not off of Golden Hour, but I think it was off of the album just before, with Michin Pom. So Crazy Form and Arriba. So
that's another one.
Arriba's really good too. Okay, so
I know, but it doesn't have a music video.
That one needs a music video.
That one needs a music video.
You know what they should do with that one? They should take the performance and put it on there, because Arriba and Django, like back to back, whoa, crazy good.
So good.
All right, so
okay, sorry.
Here we go. It encourages you to use your earbuds, and I did on my phone. Oh my gosh, put your earbuds in if you have them. So, okay, here we go. It is really cool how they do the sound.
It's so cool.
The lighting is really interesting in this.
He's so handsome.
It's like an angel, like that.
그냥 잊혀지게 놔둬 내가 그래도 내가 깨지 못하고 자꾸 매일 일에 단정했다 좀 어지럽다가 황홀하기도 한내 꿈의 주인공 넌 나야 나 꽃들이 피어난 뒷발 히로인과 솟아나 보이진 않지만 어떤 예물들에서 왔을까 내 시간이 애신 고통을 뛰다 무너진 순간에 너 아름답게 피어났을까 Wish you can't be mine 너와 나 그리고 이 순간에 두려운 모든 헤쳐나갈 수 있는 용기를 이제 다시 날아갈 수 있길 바랬고 나는 아주 깊은 꿈인가 봐 Every time I want you by your here forever 이 꿈날이 깨지 않기를 나는 모든 순간 기도 이별할 때도 All the memories never gonna fade away Never gonna fade Here we're living this moment in time 지금 네 앞에 있으니까 더 짙은 밤을 새워 Oh yeah Oh yeah 기쁨나게 너로 시작해 끝이 여기만을 바래 Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sing it 우리 all together All together All together hey All together every day All together every way All together sing it 우리 all together
So cute. So what'd you think?
Sungwoo makes me want to cuddle with his scarf and his sweater. Ooh, so cute. The music was phenomenal, as always. Like, there's nothing else that could be said. Like, it's just so gorgeous,
Really
so
good.
beautiful.
But it really is, it's easy to not focus on the vocals when you're seeing like their amazing dance choreography. It just like there's so much visually to see when we were watching
Oh,
the
yes.
concert. Like they're all attractive, they're all amazing dancers. I mean they didn't have
And
a
they're
ton of
all putting on a
pyrotechnics, but
show.
They really are.
They
really
all
are.
put on a show.
Well,
Like, there's always something to watch.
Even there, you know, is like dancing. Like
Yes.
he's doing his own dance and they're walking around and they're engaging with
San
each
is
other.
all the time, like, just being silly and goofy and, like, doing
Sexy.
something with his, doing something with his
You're
face.
like silly, I'm like sexy.
Yes,
He's
well,
always doing something.
he's always doing something. Like, he's always moving in some way that you just are gravitating towards.
Yeah.
And
there's so many things that are happening.
Hunjung
while
is
the songs
always
are going
interacting
on.
with
Yeah.
another member, and there's always something to watch.
Oh yeah, like I'm thinking of like dancing like butterfly wings, where you know started dancing with I think it was Yosong that he's done it in the different concerts, but I think in DC was it Yosong that he started dancing with, and then before you know it, there were like 6 members
Yeah.
like all like dancing together. But it's just their camaraderie and how fun they like.
Yes.
I like to watch the groups like behind the scenes and in like their own like shows and stuff like that, because I think you really get a sense of who they are, and you really I mean I understand that they're editors and all that stuff, but still like I didn't know San loves to throw out brand names, and like so he'll just be like Adidas, Nike or whatever, and then I literally saw one. Oh my gosh, I just found the funniest channel that I'm like addicted to. But and that person put the day the editors gave up because it was just Sam just kept like, and then he like smirks like is this, so it's like I guess it's his thing to like just he'd be like my favorite drink at Starbucks or whatever, like just anytime he can throw out to just screw over
Oh my
the
gosh,
editors.
he just threw out like his favorite perfume and it's completely sold out already.
Yep, there you go. And so there's a lot to look at visually, whatever it is they're doing, and then so it's easy to overlook like, wow, that was really, really good, because your mind is focused on something else, but they're really talented vocally. I mean,
they're so talented vocally.
I don't think, and you're the vocalist, so have to let me know, but like I didn't hear like a wrong note at all in that performance.
Well, and it reminds me of when we looked at the behind the scenes version of, I don't even remember what song it was, but it was like they hadn't even picked their parts yet.
Oh yeah, it was making Golden
was
Hour,
it?
but
It wasn't Golden Hour though.
Well, it was that album,
in
but,
the album. It was the S.
Shaboom?
It wasn't. Was it Shaboom?
or Siren.
It was Siren. It was Siren. They hadn't even picked the parts of Siren yet, but they were going in
They were all performing
to like
it.
perform it. Like they had to know like the whole like song and sing it because they didn't know like which parts they were singing.
Yeah.
And you and I were talking about, is that common? Like, is that something they would normally do? And I was like, well, if they want to know which parts are going to fit them best, then hey, that's one way to do it. Like, just rock it all out and see like which parts are going to fit them best vocally. And I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
But that's just one of those things where, it was different. Like, you know, you really didn't know like which parts you were gonna sing yet, but vocally, like, wow, what a way to like find your strengths vocally, but to sing like the whole song.
And I saw an interview with them recently. They were talking about how their biggest competition was like the other members. Like, they don't think of themselves as competing really with other groups. They're competing against each other and themselves, and they find each other motivating. Like, not competing in a negative way, but it's like they use as an example, like if Hongjong was going to take an extra lesson for English, like lessons, they'd be like, oh well, he's really good at English, I need to take it too. So you know, so I'm not the one bringing the team down, kind of thing. And like, so if you know, I was doing like something for dance, like, oh, okay, well, I need to do it too because he's already really good. So, and I'm like, that is a really, really sincere way of looking at it. I mean, I always admired sort of that Korean mindset of I think as a people tend to take, just from what I've seen, that obviously you can't make massive generalizations that like sweep an entire nation, but like, I just feel like kind of that mindset is, they take criticism so much better than I think we do as Americans.
Oh, agreed.
And they're just like, okay, all right, well, yeah, you're right. I need to take that into consideration. And so it fascinates me that they don't, some of them sometimes do, but in general, like, they don't get angry at each other. It's just really fascinating. But you can see it in these members that they work so hard and they just
I really love it when they say like 8 makes one team, and you really feel that like 8 makes one team, and it is a team. Like, I feel like together they come as a team. They are a team effort, and they work together as a team.
In that same interview, Miggy said something about like how he could be replaced. There are other rappers who do what he does, you know, and like all the members were like, no, you couldn't be replaced. Like, no one could replace you. Like, and so you just saw him like, okay, you know. But it was really cute because they're like, no, the 8 of us make Ateez, and without one of us, we're not. You know, and they'll do stuff like, we know Minky went on hiatus, or they'll sometimes, like when, you know, was doing like the imitation, like recording drama or whatever, he wouldn't be there or whatever. But in general, like, I always felt that absence, like, and not just because he's my favorite, but like even with Minky, when I watch, it's like,
oh yeah, with Kingdom Wars, like you totally feel that absence.
But we are counters, like, because of 17, but we're constantly like like trying to figure out, okay, who's all there. So I really do think it's because of the 17 concerts. But you know, they really do. 8 makes one team. And it's more than a motto for them. It really is a mindset.
It really is a mindset.
So
I love that.
So that was absolutely amazing. If you like what you saw, make sure you like and subscribe down below so that you can see more of our Ateez content as it's coming out. And let us know if you have any recommendations. We'd love to hear from you guys. What would you like to see? We'd like to be a viewer-led channel for our Ateez content. And we are relatively baby 18-y. We've only been fans, I don't know at what point we started listening to them a lot. I think it was Bouncy. I think when Bouncy came out and that parrot, they sold us.
It's true.
So
I was sold with the parrot. I don't know. I feel like I've liked them a little longer than you have, though.
I don't know. When I heard, what was the Bruno Mars cover they did? Leave the Door Open?
Leave the Door Open.
Which, if you go back and look at that reaction, I just pointed it out to her. There's a moment.
There's a moment
where you see it where I'm like, okay. Things changed when I saw that cover.
That is true.
So I even got a bias after that. So
that is true.
Make sure you let us know what you want us to take a look at next. And if you like dramas, like trying to figure out
all the things
with Ateez.
All the things. Make sure you check out How Your Views, where we tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip, y'all. Save the trauma of a bad drama. Until next time, annyeong!